But they were exactly the same arguments we're hearing from Mr. Spalding and the Democrats that, well, you have no idea, a runaway convention, there's no way to limit it, it could go out of control. But isn't it true that a constitutional convention has no more power to change a punctuation mark on the Constitution than the U.S. Congress has held every single day that it has sat for nearly 250 years? In either case, the product, whether it comes from the Congress or a convention, has to be ratified by 3/4 of the states.
That's a critical point that hasn't been heard here today much, and that is the ultimate stopgap of both methods of proposing amendments is that 3/4 of the states have to ratify it.
No, that's the ultimate check. Dr. Primo, I share your desire for a balanced budget amendment, but the process you outlined seems to me to be attempting to micromanage our affairs into times that we can't foresee. I mean, defining classes of spending and revenue, specifying what constitutes an emergency, multi-year accounting periods, fluctuations in economic performance, a smoothing approach, whatever that means. The beauty of the American Constitution is in its simplicity and its humility. In crafting a balanced budget amendment, it seems to me we need to maintain these qualities. We shouldn't be attempting to tell future generations specifically how they should manage their revenues and expenditures. What is a balanced budget? Isn't it simply a budget that doesn't require us to borrow? If that's the case, why don't we just say so? That's the essence of the amendment that Thomas Jefferson advocated. Instead of trying to define fiscal years, outlays, expenditures, revenues, emergencies, triggers, sequestrations, and so on, I hope we could just consider 27 simple words. The United States government may not increase its debt except for a specific purpose by legislation adopted by 3/4 of the membership of both houses of Congress. That's sort of an amendment would naturally require both a balanced budget and a prudent reserve to accommodate fluctuations in revenues and routine contingencies. It trusts that 3/4 of the Congress will be able to recognize a genuine emergency when they see it, and that 1/4 of Congress will be strong enough to resist borrowing for light or passing reasons. That is actually my House Resolution 9.
Good afternoon, friends. I have big news to share with you today. There is a new Social Security payment schedule, and monthly benefits for Social Security recipients will be arriving in a few days. These payments range anywhere from $500 to as much as $4,000. There are also new updates on the current inflation rate and how this will affect the next cost of living adjustment. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for more information. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My friends, please make sure that you enter these giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. With 1 month of consumer price data left to go before a final determination, it appears that there will be a Social Security cost of living adjustment for 2024, but it won't be nearly as high as a massive inflation-fueled adjustment in 2023. October 11th is the next deposit date for Social Security benefits. According to the Senior Citizens League, the Social Security COLA next year will likely be 3.2%, and that's based on a jump in consumer price data through the month of August. A COLA of 3.2% would raise an average monthly retiree benefit of $1,790 by $57, while 3.2% COLA is significantly lower than the 8.7% received this year, which is the highest COLA in more than 4 decades. It is still higher than the average over the past 20 years. Last month, the group predicted that Social Security recipients may receive a 3% COLA next year. In its annual report released in March, the Medicare trustees forecast monthly Part B premiums to increase from $164 in 2023 to $174 in 2024, but that doesn't include any significant new costs that may arise after the estimate is released, such as the significant cost for new prescriptions. Social Security benefits are modest, replacing roughly a third of a middle earner's average wages. Making matters much worse is that most older adults that claim Social Security benefits before reaching full retirement age will receive permanently reduced benefits. So whether you're looking to retire soon or just getting started on your career, you may be wondering how much money you'll get each month from Social Security when you decide to retire. So while the answer is usually different for everyone, there is a cap that applies to everyone for how much you can receive each month. First, the amount you receive from Social Security is determined by your lifetime earnings. Second, it depends on when you decide to start receiving the benefits. The maximum amount of Social Security benefits that you can receive each month is based in part on when you decide to receive benefits. Your full retirement age benefit depends on your date of birth. For instance, if you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age is 67, according to experts in 2023. If you want to receive the maximum Social Security amount when you retire, you'll need to make at least $160,200. The maximum taxable amount changes every year, so it will likely be different when you retire. For instance, in 2003, the taxable maximum was $87,000, but last year it was $147,000. According to the Department of Education, payments will resume for some bars as soon as today. Student loan payments were paused for bars when the crisis hit the United States in full force in March 2020. And since then, the pause has been extended numerous times by the Biden administration. As the crisis has ended in the United States, now payments are set to resume in October. Interest on outstanding student loans already resumed in September, after it had been paused since March 13, 2020. While payments do resume this month, if borrowers are unable to begin paying their loans off at that time, a temporary on-ramp will exist through September 30, 2024. Borrowers will not be reported as delinquent on their payments if they cannot pay them until next year. However, not all borrowers will resume payments in October. For those who graduated this spring, they will not have to begin making payments until their grace period ends, which is usually 6 to 9 months after graduating from college. Well, my beautiful and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My friends, if you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.